8 years ago, we were on a vacation in Sabah. We watched the sleeping giant Mount Kinabalu from afar, admiring its magnificence. But I was young, too young and too weak to climb it, and so that was that, and we left. Yet, the thought of summiting Mount Kinabalu lingered at the back of my mind. After all, it is the highest mountain in all of Malaysia. To be above the clouds, that was a special spot to reach. But perhaps I will only be able to reach it in my dreams. Or so I thought. Fast forward 7 years later, 2025, the dream had become a reality. We decided to train for Mount Kinabalu. And now, on the 4th of January 2026, the day we would ascend Mount Kinabalu loomed closer than ever, because in just 2 days, we will be climbing it. But for now, we had a flight to catch at Senai Airport. Where are we going?
Come, let me show you. We are going to Kota Kinabalu.
About 2 hours later, we landed at Kota Kinabalu International Airport. We then took a ride to this restaurant where we had a delicious lunch before settling in at our hotel. Anyway, the next day I was greeted by the gentle morning sun and this looming, towering figure of Mount Kinabalu. And by the way, there happened to be this picture of Mount Kinabalu hanging on the wall. After getting ourselves ready, we boarded this van and the trip had begun. Our first stop was at Sinalau Bakas, where we had some delicious roasted pork paired with this rice. Then we were on the road again, headed to Kinabalu. We are now at Kinabalu, where there's like stores selling different stuff, and with this Gerai Kinabalu, heading. It's a handicraft center. Lots of different handicrafts. We are now at a lookout point of Mount Kinabalu. As you can see, there's actually a smaller mountain there. You can see how much larger Mount Kinabalu is compared to it. It's sort of covered in clouds, so you can't really see the peak, but soon we'll be somewhere around here. As much as I would have liked to stay for a bit more, we had to depart towards our next stop, which was Desa Dairy Farm. There is a very strong smell of cows here. Anyway, welcome to Desa Dairy Farm. Yeah, there's cows here, obviously. And there's milk. Here, we treated ourselves to some amazing ice creams. And this carton of fresh milk, which had a little funny taste to it, like some taste of hay or something, I don't know. Anyway, we then left Desa Dairy Farm and arrived here. We are here at Puteri Nabalu for lunch. We ate some great local food and now we were ready to head for our resort. But before that, we had to visit another place, Kinabalu Park. This is where we'll be gathering tomorrow morning to begin the hike. But right now we are here to attend a quick briefing. Once that was settled, we finally went to our final destination of the day. So we just arrived at our hotel, the Pines Resort, and it's a bit hard to tell, but it's actually raining right now. And well, let's hope it doesn't actually rain tomorrow when we are hiking the mountain. But yeah, we'll be checking in the hotel now. Alright, I got the card, so let's go find my room. Anyway, this resort is situated at about 1,300 meters above sea level. The reason we're staying here is to let our bodies acclimatize to this high altitude, so that we have less risk of getting hit with acute mountain sickness AMS when hiking tomorrow. The weather here is already getting cooler, with it being about 70 degrees Celsius right now. This is pretty warm compared to Panalaban though, let alone the summit of Mount Kinabalu. Oh, and if you don't know what Panalaban is, it's where we'll be hiking to tomorrow, and we'll be resting there for a day before going to the summit. That's P3 and P4. That's P1. Yo. So this is our room. Yep. And look at the scenery. With this gorgeous scenery, we decided to go for a stroll and just relax for a bit before the tough hike comes. I smell something roasted. Yo, we're definitely getting some of that. Soon it was time for dinner, which was steamboat. And I must say this was very fitting in this cool weather. Alright, so we're in the hotel room and it's 10:08 p.m. and we're gonna sleep soon. Well, today has been a very fun day, but honestly, it's kind of like a calm before the storm. And well, we're gonna sleep soon because we've got to wake up really early tomorrow at like 6 in the morning. So, let's sleep. Good night. So it's 5:55 a.m. and I just got blasted awake by some alarms. Well, I'm gonna get ready and go eat breakfast soon. See you. So I just got changed and now let's go get breakfast. So that's Mount Kinabalu, and that's Lowe's Peak. Alright, future me here. So this is actually not Lowe's Peak. Well, Lowe's Peak is actually somewhere right here. So this is South Peak right here, and somewhere behind that, you can't see it, but Lowe's Peak is somewhere there. Also, when filming, I got kind of confused because this does look like the highest peak. But well, because of some perspective stuff, Lowe's Peak is actually behind. Yeah. Anyway, get back to the video. Right there, the highest peak, Lowe's Peak. And right here, there's a few white spots. It's a bit hard to see, but yeah, that's Panalaban. And that's our target for today. That's where we'll be sleeping tonight. Today is hike day. Let's get into the car. We're here at Kinabalu Park, where later we'll go up to Timpohon Gate to begin our climb. Now we're doing some registration stuff.
Cik T Kwan
Nama semua sudah
T
cek kan?
Kayo
Yep. Semua betul? Ya.
Chang Chang Tikai đó.
Yep.
UN.
We're taking our bag for the porter to wait.
10.
10.
Then
Ten.
that will be taken by the porter. As the porter is carrying a damn lot of bags. Damn, really strong. We are now walking to our van. This van will then bring us to Timberhorn Gate, where we'll begin our climb. Let's go. Yep, right here. So, we have just arrived at the Timberhorn Gate, and this is where the hike begins. Let's go. Look at the porters. The porters are tying all those bags to a wooden plank and carrying that. It's actually kind of foggy right now. So we're here at Pondok Timberhorn, and I'm gonna briefing.
Keep close. We are just try to do very short brief for our road today. Kita buat ini sajalah pasal yang lain tidak paham kan.
Dapat saya boleh terangkan.
So by the way, today we have two mountain guide. With me it's Friendly and
Detektif Conan.
so any problem, any question, please let us know. Yeah, anytime. Okay, now we are here for today. We have a 6 kilometer. Normally like 4 to 5 hours, but don't think much about the time. 6 kilometer in distance, but we need to climb in the elevation about 1,400. Now we are 1,800, and then we are stopped at 3,200.
We're getting in through the Timberhorn Gate. This is the Timberhorn Gate, and a couple of years ago, in like 2018, we actually stopped here. So the start of this climb is actually a descent down the stairs, but after this, it'll basically be all up from then on. Oh, let's go. Crossing a bridge. Oh my gosh, look at the fog. Literally can't see anything there. We just reached km 0.5, 1935 meters of elevation. Yeah, a lot more to go.
flat road. After that, really long and steep stair. We should be reaching the 1 kilometer mark soon. Ooh. And here we arrive at our first berry pondok. Pondok Kandis. How are you feeling?
Feel good. Weather is so good.
First KM, Pondok Kandis. And here we are at the KM 1.0 sign at an elevation of 2039 meters. Yeah, and there's a rusty map up there. It's very foggy right now, probably in a cloud. And if you listen carefully and look carefully, it's actually raining a little. The rain just got a bit bigger. It's still kind of small, but if it continues getting bigger, the situation is not going to be good. Damn, the rain's getting real big. So with the rain getting bigger, we're all wearing our raincoats.
Well, firstly here.
So we just switched into our raincoats and the hike continues. Let's go. Lots of puddles of water down here. This huge puddle. Oh, we just reached the second pondok. Pondok Uba. Rain is still continuing. Let's maybe take a shelter. Squirrel. So we just departed Pondok Uba and we're continuing our journey. The rain is still here. Yep. Damn. Reached this very cool place. Stairs here. If you look there, it's all fog. It's completely fog. Probably in a cloud right now. And with that, now reached KM 1.5. That's the signage. At 2,164 meters of elevation, KM 1.5. Well, let's continue. With the fog and the rain, the weather is getting chillier. 15 degrees Celsius right now, apparently. The rain actually feels slightly smaller now, so that's good. But it also hasn't completely stopped, which is not good. There's a helipad over there. Cemetery right here.
Record?
Yeah, record.
TikTok.
Oh.
TikTok?
YouTube.
YouTube. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. You a twin? No.
No.
Brother.
Yeah, his older brother.
Oh, older. Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, we just arrived at KM 2.0 with an elevation of 2252 meters. And so there's a helipad there, somewhere over there. But anyway, let's go to the summit trail. And there's our third pondok, Pondok Lowy. Let's take shelter here for a bit. So we just departed from Pondok Lowy, and yeah, it's still raining. Oh wait, descent after so much uphill, upstairs. It's finally some downstairs. So we just reached KM 2.5 with an elevation of 2350 meters, and the rain is still here. Anyway, let's continue. It's currently, hold up. It's currently 11:39, and the rain is still going. Weather is getting colder, and I just checked my weather app, and apparently it is 14 degrees Celsius, which is, yeah, pretty nice. Anyway, let's continue with the hike. And just like that, we arrive at KM 3.0 with an elevation of 2,455 meters. So we're about halfway there to Panalaban. And on KM 4 we're going to have lunch at the Layang Layang Pondok. Right, let's go. Right now I'm honestly still feeling fine. So much tiredness. But well, there's still halfway to go, so that might very much change. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Hearing voices ahead. I think that means that the pondok is near. Let's go. Oh, there it is. We just arrived at Pondok Mempening. Let's go in for a rest. So we just departed from Pondok Mempening, and the rain actually got smaller, so we took our hoods off.
Mountain giant leech. Yep, it looks like a giant leech.
Didn't have the blood.
No.
Look at that.
No.
And apparently it's a mountain giant leech. Oh my god. It's coming towards me. Go back off. Look at how it goes down the stairs. That's so cool. With that, we have reached KM 3.5 with an elevation of 2,634 meters. Thought I missed this one, but well, apparently it was just a bit further away than I thought. Well, yeah, let's continue. Hold up. For the first time since like the sunrise this morning, I kind of see the sun. It's been very foggy the whole day, so I haven't really seen the sun in a long while. But finally I can see a little circle up there. That's the sun. Yeah, so I'm on my way to Layang Layang, and my weather app shows 12 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's getting colder. Anyway, the rain has basically stopped at this point, I think. But yeah, I just had a sip of water, so let's continue to Layang Layang. Wait, I think I see something. Hold up. Oh my gosh, it's Layang Layang. It's right there. I see it. At long last, we are here. Layang Layang. And I can finally have lunch. Oh gosh, I'm so hungry. Lunchtime. Yeah.
现好，
啊？
不现好。
那就补位了嘛？要上班吗？
So I just finished lunch in Layang Layang, and it's raining again. Might be a bit hard to see, but it is indeed raining again. Anyway, from here to Panalaban, I think it's a 2 km hike. So yeah, we're pretty near. Probably reach there soon, like in a few hours probably. My hands are kind of freezing right now because just now when eating lunch, we rested there for quite a while. So yeah, without exercising, body's not generating heat. So yeah, at 12 degrees Celsius, it got kind of cold. But anyway, let's continue the hike to Panalaban. 2 kilometers. Let's go. We've reached KM 4.0 with an elevation of 2,745 meters. Whew. There's some sort of building in front. I don't know what it is, so let's go check it out. Okay, apparently it's this thing. Like, there's a resort like 6 km that way, and Laban Rata is 2 km that way. So yeah, we're going to Laban Rata. I think this is a recommendation for the staff of this area. Well, let's continue to Laban Rata. So at this point, my body's basically warmed up now. I don't really feel the cold anymore. My hands are not frozen anymore. And the rain is actually, I think it's stopped. There's only just fog now. Starting to feel the effects of the altitude. So I have to move slower. And if you look at the trees here, actually, you can see they're actually getting shorter. They're not those towering giants anymore. Right, so I'm climbing right now, and You see, the clouds are actually yeah, they're disappearing. Like, you can actually see some houses down there, I think. It's a bit hard to see, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's continue hiking to Laban Rata. Let's go. This part is definitely the hardest part in all of the hike so far. I mean, I'm sure this summit hike tomorrow could be way harder, but I mean, as of right now, this section is pretty damn challenging, especially with the high altitude. We just reached KM 4.5 with an elevation of 2,898 meters, almost 3,000. And now we have only 1.5 kilometers to go till Laban Rata. I feel like we should reach the 5th pondok soon. I mean, it's been quite a while since KM 4.5, so KM 5 should be near. I remember the 5th pondok is somewhere before KM 5, so yeah. More stairs and more rock. Damn. Wait, hold up. Look at that view. Look at the fog go, like, come on. That's a great view. How far up am I? We have arrived at, let me see the name, Pondok Vilosa. Well, let's rest for a bit. Alright, so I don't know if you can see, but if I blow air, it's actually vapor now. The weather is like cold enough at this point, at this altitude. I don't have line right now, so I can't check my weather app, but yeah, it should be getting pretty cold. Right, we are on the road again to Laban Rata at 6 kilometers. We are somewhere around the 5th kilometer mark right now, so that's about a 1 kilometer journey to Laban Rata. And that right there is the 5th kilometer mark. With an altitude of 3,001 meters, we have officially passed the 3,000 meters milestone. Right, so we are heading towards Laban Rata right now. And also, the weather shows 11 degrees Celsius, which is pretty nice. Anyway, let me bring you there, because right here it says 700 meters to Kinabalu. Not sure if you can see it, let me get closer. There we go, 700 meters to Kinabalu. Yeah, we're getting pretty near it now, I think. Well, let's continue. Look at that. It's full of water. It's a very watery road. Oh, Pondok Paka. We just arrived at Pondok Paka. Let's take a rest here. Pondok Paka. So we're here at Paka Cave right now, somewhere I think near the 5.5 kilometer mark. But anyway, weather app shows 9 degrees Celsius. It's pretty cool. So we just departed from Paka Cave, and now we're heading for Kinabalu. Right, that is KM 5.5 and 500 meters to Kinabalu at an elevation of 3,137 meters. Well, let's continue. So 400 meters to Kinabalu. Let's go. There's the mountain right there. It's actually getting kind of cold up here with the wind blowing, and there's a bit of a light drizzle going on. Nothing too much, just light drizzle, but I mean it is enough to make you feel sort of cold. Right there, 300 meters to Kinabalu. Getting close. Ooh. That's some pretty cool scenery. Look at all those trees. And that setting sun. And this tree. That's very, very cool. So, I'm currently about 300 meters to Kinabalu. And yeah, there's a pretty cool view behind. You can see right there, there's some cities around there. As you can see, I'm wearing the hood again, and well, that's not because it's raining. It's actually not raining right now, but the wind is blowing and that's making my head really cold. So yeah, just to keep warm, decided to put a hood on. 200 meters to Kinabalu. It's about 5:36 something right now, and yeah, what's that? Let's go. Restaurant closes at like 7 p.m, so we have to be a bit faster. There's actually buildings up ahead. What are those? Have we arrived? I mean, it says 200 meters. Shit, the wind. The wind is blowing hard and it's freaking cold. Getting tired. My legs are fine, but I'm getting tired. I'm hungry. Getting kind of hungry. I need food. I need dinner. I think we reached civilization. Sheesh. Wind's just blowing damn hard right now. It's very, very cold. Anyway, I don't even see there, but there are some waterfalls on the mountain behind the trees. Cool. But I can't care about waterfalls right now because I need to get to the restaurant. My hands are freezing right now due to that like 9 or 8 degrees Celsius weather and that wind, especially that wind, and also my hunger, of course. Look at how tired that guy is. Well, let's continue to the restaurant. 100 meters to Panalaban. Let's go. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful waterfall on the mountain right behind the trees. That is stunning. Wait, what's that sign I see? What's that red sign I see? Oh my goodness. Panalaban. Here I come. I don't think during this 100 meters. Wow, the wind here is absolutely insane. But anyway, Panalaban, finally. Absolutely beautiful scenery. Look at the sunset. Look at absolutely gorgeous scenery of mountains. So stunning. But you know what's even more stunning? It's the freaking restaurant. Let's go grab dinner at the restaurant. I'm so cold. Up on Rasa entrance, let's go. Oh gosh, finally. I smell food. Is that the restaurant? Yes! Guest restaurant! Finally! Yeah, man. Yes, restaurant. Well done. You have reached Laborata Rest House, 72.7 meters altitude. Let's go to the restaurant. Let's get in. Thank you. Look at the food. Grabbing a bit of everything.
portion. Trust me, that is the perfect portion.
We reached the restaurant. How are we feeling?
Very tired. Feel exciting.
Yeah.
Still got tomorrow.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
So yeah, I'm outside the restaurant right now, and the place is dark by this point, and I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it is howling right now, and I also don't know if you can hear my voice, but I'm freaking shivering. It's very, very cold. I think it's something like 6 degrees Celsius right here, and I'm not wearing very thick. You know what, I'm gonna go back in. It's too cold. And with that, we are here at our hotel room, a 10-person hotel room. Alright, so it's currently 8:25 p.m. and I've switched to some more insulated layers. So now the cold isn't really that cold anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep soon because we're supposed to wake up at 1:30 a.m. tomorrow, because tomorrow is summit day. Yeah, we're going to hike up to the summit of Mount Kinabalu at Nose Peak. And what I can say is that I hope it doesn't rain tomorrow, because if it doesn't rain tomorrow and there's a clear sky, then we can see a very, very, very beautiful sunrise again at Nose Peak. Well, I'm gonna sleep now, so good night and see you tomorrow. So it's 1:25 a.m. and I just woke up. Feel kind of tired, but breakfast time. So we're now heading to the restaurant to get breakfast. After filling our stomachs with some food, we went back to our hotel for a quick briefing about the summit hike.
Just follow the white rope all the way to the summit. But in the rope section, we need to extra careful, yeah, because you know that yesterday it's quite heavy rain, and then of course the surface is quite wet, so it will be very slippery. So we need to be careful.
And with that, we were ready to depart. Unfortunately though, Jaden and Mom will not be attempting the summit hike, opting to stay in the room instead.
This is the midnight view. Way.
Yeah. 5 p.m. 3426 altitude.
我们两负责拔的，应该还没到一半，但是这边的风景很美。可以爬了，哇！
整个贴住。
对。搞到顶了，真是。耶，搞到顶了。難呢？我定嘢獎呢？咩啊？1、2、3，嚟，齊咗嚟，OK。爬住去啊！抓？咩老抓？那有什么东西抓？下来，下来。可以，看啊，可以，搞到。KM7, altitude 3653 meters. Let's go. Saya. Saya. Yes. Saya touch your point. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Yeah.
Sudah, boleh. Register.
AC 7, okay.
Look at the air. It's pretty cold right here. Anyway, we reached this at about 4:40 a.m. Let's go. Saya. The climb continues to those peaks. Yep. So cold that feeling the cold, my hands are feeling the cold even through the gloves. And the cold is making it so that we have to stop like every 10 steps to take a rest. KM 7.5, 38,000 meters elevation. Let's go. It's getting really cold. The wind is blowing hard. And yeah, my hands are basically frozen around here. Wearing 3 layers on top and 3 layers for my legs. And despite that, I still feel quite cold. Yeah, I think that's kilometer 8. When was it? That's kilometer 8.0, 3929 meters elevation. You can see right up there. Oh, so we have a bit to go, I think, to get to lowest peak. Should see darkness fading. We are nearing lowest peak, but at the same time, there's also a lot of fog, and it's raining a little. It's like a slight drizzle. Lowest peak is covered by fog. The situation is not very good. Mountain 1 hit note. It's right there. Sun is rising. The fog is clearing up. Let's see, there's a peak now. Right there.
By this point, I started to feel unwell. The howling wind and the low temperatures, which actually dropped to about -1 degree Celsius that day, along with the fact that my clothes weren't really thick enough to keep me warm, just really took a toll on my body. And soon, I started to feel a bit exhausted and hungry. To make matters worse, we actually forgot to bring any sort of food or energy drink. All we had was plain water, which didn't help much except to quench my thirst. At this point, I wasn't worried that I couldn't make it to the summit. I mean, with only about 100 meters left, I could definitely make it. What I was more worried about was how I'd get down, all the way back to Panalaban. After all, there was a really long trip down. Fortunately though, that worry was soon removed, because some fellow hikers were kind enough to lend me some energy bars, and well, I was saved. After that, we continued our hike up to the summit.
KM 8.5, 4008 meters elevation. Let's continue to lowest peak. Let's go. We are really near now. Just a final stretch. We have finally arrived at those peak of Mount Kinabalu with an elevation of 4095.2 meters. Let's go! Yeah, it's a tough hike, but I think it's worth it. Yeah. What? Time is 7:20. Let's go! So we are descending from Lowe's Peak, and the wind is just so huge right now. I feel like get blown away, literally. And the rain is just pelting my face. Also, my hands are absolutely freezing. They're so numb. My nose and mouth are also too numb, and that's why I wear this face mask thing, so like I feel warmer. Right, so I think the rain stopped for a bit now, but after the rain the floor is like very slippery, so yeah, you have to be very careful when stepping or else you could just slip. Anyway.
Kalau naik siang ni memang ramai dah. Tak nak naik dah. Jangan dia kita orang buat kerja tak boleh. Kita orang buat kerja tak boleh.
Finally made it back to the rest house, and well, breakfast time.
After a quick meal, we got ready to descend.
So we are currently departing from Labanrata. So from the climb to the summit this morning, my thighs are still hurting. So like right now, yeah, they're hurting whenever I go downstairs. Ouch. There. Here we are, only 1 kilometer till we reach Timpohon Gate, and let's continue. We're almost back. Here we are at the final section of the descent of Mount Kinabalu, which happens to be an upstairs hike. So let's go. Selamat kembali, welcome back. You are successful climbers. Finally, here we are back at Timpohon Gate. Open the door. Welcome back. Timpohon Gate. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm back home and I have to store the luggage. And I realized that when I'm going down,